This is the street that never sleeps, the heart of Amsterdam's red light district, known as De Wallen. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, prostitutes showcase their wares. But a new sort of window shopping has now arrived here. The girls have had to make way for some unexpected neighbours, mannequins wearing designer clothes. This is part of Amsterdam City Council's plan to clean up the red light district. It argues this street's become infested with pimps and mafia men from Russia and Eastern Europe. This plan is known as the Red Light Fashion Project. The city's already bought several buildings from a former brothel baron for a reported €25 million. It's given young designers display rooms rent-free for a year.
This area probably is going to change, yes. And I think why they choose fashion is because it's combined with a positive feeling.
The City Council says it's not trying to get rid of prostitution, but locals who work in the trade are suspicious. Slim is a brothel keeper. He rents out 32 rooms on this street. He says it's like running a hotel. He's keen to show how transparent his business is. Girls must show EU passports and they must be over 21. The golden rule is no cowboys, Slim's nickname for pimps.
I am for prostitution, but against forced prostitution. If a girl wants to rent a room and be her own boss, that's fine. I don't want to do business with pimps.
He's put up a Hungarian flag in his office to welcome the newer EU entrants, who make up the vast majority of his clients. The girls are afraid to speak on camera. Most of them don't want their parents back home to know what they do for a living. Slim's worried the City Council's gradually trying to shut down business here. This is what's known as the 5-star area of the red light district. Rooms here are more expensive for the girls to rent because they get a lot of business. At night time, this alleyway is packed full of men. Behind the windows, tiny rented bedrooms with well-worn mattresses. Prostitution is legal in Holland, but how can you be 100% sure that the girl sitting behind one of these windows has not been trafficked? How can you be sure there's no pimp behind the scenes? Volunteers at Christian organisations that offer help to the working girls say that in these streets lie 1,000 sad stories.
You can be in a European room, but forced, isn't it? And many times that happens. I can understand that people don't have an idea there's a human being behind it, and there's a story and there's pain.
In a basement next door to the Casa Rosso hardcore porn theatre, a group of Christians hold a church service. Brother Luke says there's more to the City Council's plan than meets the eye. There are financial interests involved.
So this idea that the city wants to do something against that's a good idea. But there are a lot of worries about it, about this whole plan, and what will be the result for the women involved, but also for the rest of the area. Will this change this area? Will this become another nice, beautiful part of town where only rich people are living and only rich tourists are welcome?
Despite the new, well-dressed arrivals, it's business as usual. Sonia's a caretaker for another local brothel baron. She totters up and down the street all day with a kilo of keys. She's one of the people that keeps what is perhaps Amsterdam's biggest tourist attraction ticking over.
Those girls over there are not mannequins, and the one that I passed right over there is not a mannequin. It looks very clean to me, so I don't know why they would think that it's dirty and needs to be cleaned up.
Well, apparently it's been taken over by Russian and Eastern European.
Oh, please don't get me started with the Russians. No, I don't get that sense. Not at all.
The City Council may be giving the street a makeover, but it remains to be seen if these changes will be anything other than cosmetic. Jessica Lemezurier, Russia Today.